All right, y'all. I don't even have everything set up right now. I tried to rush and do a video, but I can't even wait, man. I'm literally taking a nap, and I'm sleeping. I'm gonna pull the comments up if anybody coming in the chat. I don't know how many people are gonna come in. It's a random live, but I'm literally in my sleep. I'm waking up, and I wake up in cold sweats. It's like the energy, the universe had just brung the feeling to me, man. It was like, oh man, wake up, something's going on. So I go on X and I see that somebody at TKO, I don't know if it's Paula Vick, I don't know if it's, oh, you didn't know? Oh, your ass better call somebody else to do content creation for Crackdown, right? But I'm already dreading having to watch Crackdown. And I get probably the worst news ever. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna pull the comments up. Does anybody know that they're actually bringing Crackdown back to 3 hours? Somebody please tell me that they're making a sick joke. I just woke up. I got crust in my eyes. If you could smell my breath right now, y'all probably faint. I didn't even brush my teeth, man. Crackdown to 3 hours? Somebody has to explain this right now. Because it's funny to everybody else. Because y'all can watch Crackdown for 2 or 3 hours, right? Then y'all could turn it off and just ride off into the sunset. But it's the content creators in this space that is going to go insane from this stupid decision. Give me a second, y'all, because I don't even have my stuff set up. This is so frustrating. Like before anything else, because best believe I broke a monitor already. I literally woke up and started breaking stuff. What? You have to be a complete idiot, y'all. What's up with the chat, man? What's up, man? We got 76 people in here. We're going to break this down. I was going to do a video. I was going to do my intro. You know what I mean? My funny stuff. It's nothing funny about this. TK, we're off of blood and guts. We're off of AEW just gave we had a good week in wrestling. Think about it. Was Raw perfect? No, Raw was mainly ass, but John Cena saved Raw. AEW blood and guts put on one of the best shows of the year. We all knew we was gonna get a bad Crackdown. We'll take a bad Crackdown. 2 out of 3 in a professional wrestling week in 2025 is an anomaly. But for the turn around and hear, I'm literally asleep. You can hear my voice cracking. The universe woke me up. Wake up, boy. Wake up. Oh, what's going on? Crackdown. What's wrong with Crackdown? I got excited. I thought they was going to cancel the show. I'm like, man, this is the best news ever. 3 hours? 3 hours. All right, we're gonna. I can't even scream like that because my voice is. Yo, this is probably the most depressing thing. I'm gonna pull it up. I seen it on Russell. Can somebody debunk this, y'all? Please. Somebody debunk this for us. This is the worst news of all year. Nothing's worse than this. I'll take Travis Scott every week. I'll take Travis Scott as undisputed champion. I'll take Tozawa as world heavyweight champion. I will take any news possible than Crackdown going 3 hours. Do you know who you're making rich? The people that do I'm not even looking at the chat yet because I'm so furious. The people that are having rehabs are rich because a lot of people are going to have to go to rehab after 3 hours of Crackdown. And y'all don't, and I'm supposed to just not overdose from this crap. The people in WWE and TKO, this is going too far. Like, you just went below 1 million views. Do you think adding an extra hour is gonna, dog, that is gonna make the product the most unwatchable thing possible? 3 hours of Crackdown make AEW Collision look like a 1999 episode of Raw is War. This makes no sense. Now, usually I would just put a post in my community tab. Usually I'll just write a tweet and I'll wait. This cannot wait. I can't even call this breaking news because I think that would be a disrespect to me and everyone that's watching this. It's nothing breaking about this but the hearts that watch this crap every week. It's nothing newsworthy about this. But man, we need to sign a petition, class action lawsuit like I recommended a bunch of times. Yo, man, I'm gonna look at yo, this is sad. And somebody said ejected to my veins. Is this true? Yo, look at this. It says WrestleVotes. According to sources, WWE and USA Network have decided to move Smackdown back to 3 hours beginning January 2nd from Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, the same place where you kicked West Side Gun out at Raw after he paid $5,000 for that Buffalo? Yo, I literally cannot believe. Can anybody put in the comments what sense could this make? You just went below 1 million views. I don't see not one comment. Look at this dude. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody else to do your job because obviously you can't. Road Dogg Jesse James. You remind me of your your booking reminds me of your tag team partner. Oh, who? Billy Gunn. What's Billy Gunn's nickname? Mr. Ass. You took Mr. Ass nickname, Jesse James. I don't know who's a part of this booking of Smackdown, but it literally makes no sense. This is not, dog, another hour? Oh my God. This is, Kenny Omega has it right. This is pain. Look at the comments, y'all. There's only one guy happy about this, and not even happy, but John Cena. He's kind of lucky. He's out of here. He's out of here. This is probably one of the reasons why John Cena is leaving the company right now. At this point, it don't even matter if it's Road Dogg or anybody else. I don't see one, and this is not a WWE hate type of, I don't see one good comment. Even the bots. What? Y'all remember this when Papa Shango and Poison? This is how I feel right now. Remember when Papa Shango poisoned the Ultimate Warrior back in the day? This is how I'm feeling. Oh no, 3 hours SmackDown. Help me. I feel like I'm getting poisoned. The Ruthless Depression era. Bro, I said that. I mean, I didn't even coin that. Did somebody in the chat coin that? And it was a joke. Nothing is funny about this. All logic has left the building when it comes to WWE and TKO. There is not anyone on this earth who sees you doing a bad show, you're doing a bad job, and tack on another hour. Do y'all know how bad we thought it couldn't get worse. Do you know how bad Crackdown's gonna get? I'll make a virtual bet with anybody. Give me 6 months, and I'm sorry for saying this, but this is hypothetically because we're still hoping it's not true. If we get 6 months of Crackdown, I guarantee you we're talking about 500. They're going to lose half their audience. I guarantee that. Let me say this. Let me not even go too far. 750,000 by the summertime. I guarantee you go back to 3 hours and you keep 3 hours up for the first half of 2026. By the time we get to June, we're going to be playing around 750,000 hours. Anybody want to make a bet on it? Anybody want to make a bet on it? 3 hours. As content creators, right? Because it's really the people, the supporters. For me, the chat, I can't even say how I can because my voice is messed up. But it's really the people and the supporters that make the content creators, that make WWE, that make everything what it's supposed to be. But the greatest thing about being a supporter is you gonna talk your crap, you could get off, and it's good. And even though some of us content creators, some get paid well, some get paid a little bit, some don't get paid, some get paid okay, whatever. This is the most depressing thing if you're covering WWE that could happen. Cause it's like, how do we come online and say a million times over that this product is full of nothing? I would say crap, but at this point, crap would be better. This product is lifeless. This is lifeless. There's no excuse for this. 3. Give Road Dogg. Yo, somebody said this. Shout out Batman for the $2. We witnessed the slow death of WWE. And shout out J Cam. Shout out all my people in the chat, man. My bad. I'm not engaging with the chat for right now. I'm gonna catch up to the comments, but I'm flabbergasted. But J Cam just said the one thing that would have made this all better. You got to do 2 announcements. If you did Smackdown 3 hours, okay, no, not okay, cool. We're sad. That's the bad news. You should have did good and bad news. Smackdown 3 hours, bad news. The good news is J Cam 2390 said it. He said, give Road Dogg job to Cena. We would have been like this. Okay, that's interesting. The only thing, J Cam, I think Cena is so over WWE. I think he just want to ride off into the sunset. He has a wife. He has a beautiful family. He doesn't want to deal with the BS politics that WWE comes with. Because if he does become a content creator, he's going to be consulting. But what's the point if nobody's going to listen? This actually, at this point, it seems like it's sabotage. There's no way that having the best show possible on TV could be WWE's priority right now. There's no way. Yo, Josh said, what Josh say? Soon 4 hours, mark my words. Hey, Josh, 4 hours, man. Me in the chat, we gonna have to huddle up. I'm gonna have to put my number in the live. And we're going to have to huddle up one of these days. I have to start talking to people, like literally, what are we going to do about this? There is no, because that's what could happen now. 3 hours? So what's next, 4? SmackDown is the worst show you have. Why would you go 3 hours with it? If anything, oh my God, oh my God, yo. And USA Network don't care. I know a lot of people like, yo, Bobby Monsoon. Yo, man, it's USA Network. No, USA Network. No one watches USA Network at all. For nothing. If SmackDown goes to 750,000 viewers, that's a plus for USA Network. Well, how is that a plus, Bobby? Because it's not 0 viewers like the viewers they will be getting without WWE content. Thank you. By the grace of God, my voice is cracking and I can't really get in my bag. But trust me, y'all, I want to completely destroy this whole content studio. I want to break every monitor, every computer. I want to rage so bad. This doesn't make sense, man. So Delayed Grass said, no, I only watch USA for Law and Order. Yeah, and now you got Law and Order on YouTube. Now you got these streaming services. No one watches you. So USA obviously don't care about the product. Before, they used to have some type of leverage with Vince McMahon. They have 0 leverage. I mean, I really don't know where to go with this, man. Seriously. Like, what are we supposed... This has to be some type of sick joke. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Bobby Monsoon. We're pulling a double whammy. We got this emergency pod, whatever you call it. And then you got Tonight After Crackdown. And I'm gonna drink some tea. I'm gonna try to be geared up, man, because I don't care what happens on the show tonight. It's gonna be part 2 of this. I'm gonna try to get my voice right, my energy right, to come back and really tell you how much of a load of crap Smackdown going 3 hours it is, man. It's more I am Gotti. He says more depressing than getting mad. That's a fact. When you get mad, you're like, oh, I'm mad. I'm literally drained, depleted. It's like, oh my God. WWE is like literally trying to turn people away from the product. Oh my God, man. Tea, get some. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm gonna need tea, and I'm not gonna need no regular tea with honey and a little bit of sugar. I'm gonna need tea, and we're gonna have to put a lot of whiskey or Jim Beam, or I don't even drink like that. But man, so this crackdown is gonna turn me into an alcoholic. There is not one person in these comments that is happy about this. Not one. And when what's the name? And when let me see. Somebody put an AI video
He's
up.
done miracles on me.
Man, he's gonna get smoked in the comments. Yo, the first tweet that Triple H puts up, oh my God, man. He's going to get smoked. They are going to go crazy on Triple H when he puts up a tweet about 3 hours Smackdown. You could go under anybody's Twitter. There is not one person, and this is what I mean when people be like, yo, Bobby Monsoon, stop being negative. Dog, I'm not being negative. It's this bad. There's not one person that is like, I'm happy for a 3 hour Smackdown. Not one. Even the content creators that put WWE over, shout out to all of them that work hard to put this crap over. Even them are just sunken in a depression right now. Ruthless depression. LA Knight needs to be saved. We are witnessing a burial. Man, no, at this point, LA Knight's been buried 60 feet deep, man, but at this point, the fans are getting buried now. It's one thing to bury LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. It's another thing to bury the people that are watching your stupid ass show. We are getting buried now. We all celebrated when it went to 2 hours. Like, all right, this was obviously the direction to go. Less crackdown will always be better, man. Somehow, I really want to know whose decision was this, man. I really would love to know whose decision. And of course, we're going to blame this guy, Paul Levesque. But is this above? Let me know in the comments. Is this above Paul Levesque pay grade at this point? He puts his name on everything. He takes the credit for everything. So we're always gonna cook him every time. But oh my God, man! Like I would love to know how much of the decision making are you actually having, Paul Levesque? We all know TKO, the demonic forces, are probably driving this car. But are you not pushing back at all? Is this just a kiss TKO ass fest in the corporate offices at this point? Nobody's speaking up for professional wrestling. They are literally trying to drive professional wrestling into the ground. This is wild. 3 hours, man. 1.4 million and 1.1. Yeah, Fernando said, yeah, they hit 1.1 million. I think their latest episode, right? What happened? What I feel like what happened with that is you got the extra 100,000 that just wasn't watching the World Series. Now, after here, 3 hour Smackdown, I guarantee Below 1 million will be the average. I don't care who you have on this show, because you don't have 3 hours of content. The SmackDown roster, hold on. Who's on the SmackDown roster doesn't have 3 hours of people to keep it entertained. Look, y'all, look at SmackDown card tonight, yo. There's nobody on the SmackDown roster that has 3 hours worth of content to entertain. Jey Uso, he's not even on SmackDown. This is the SmackDown lineup. Jey Uso versus The Miz. LA Knight versus a mystery person. Probably be Joe Hendry. He just signed with WWE. Shout out to B-Fab, Jade Cargill. Okay, cool. We're getting Sami Zayn has a message for... What message could Sami Zayn... We just came off of Blood and Guts, right? I just seen Darby Allin get thrown off the stage into a two tables engulfed in flames. Now it's Friday night. I'm thinking Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa. Okay, well, I guess. Like we seen this 100 times. We let you know we didn't give a. We let you know we didn't care. We let you know we didn't give a shit about Sami Zayn or Solo Sikoa beefing together. Solo Sikoa have been doing a great job lately. You know, I like playing with the bumline MFTs, but I be joking. I like what Solo Sikoa been doing, just being a heel, but still being comedic and still being took serious. You know what I mean? But he has a message. What message that as a casual viewer, as a loyal viewer of Crackdown, that I will be invested in? From here, from Sami Zayn to Solo Sikoa, what message? This is a load of crap. They can't even put off this is a 2-hour SmackDown. Oh my God. The best thing on this show is the mystery opponent. And I promise you, dog, like, it's either Joe Hendry or Matt Cardona. Oh man, it was me, but you know they since I've been bashing WWE, man, they took me off the card, man. Sammy Hogan. War Games, I bet. Sami Zayn seems to be a yes man. Oh yeah, he's a Triple H guy, but he's a talent. All of this is above Sami Zayn pay grade. It's like it seems like WWE talent don't even push back anymore. They don't even try to say, hold on. Can we pivot? They don't even ask. Like, why is it Sami Zayn asking Paul Levesque, can we do anything else but the headline be Sami Zayn has a message for Solo Sikoa? Oh my God, bro. Jey Uso versus The Miz. I wonder who's going to win this one. You think Triple H is ever going to book Jey Uso to lose in the first round of the Last Time Is Now tournament? Ever in life? Somebody said, man. I honestly don't like the SmackDown. I wish they had the SmackDown roster up right here. Maybe if I hit superstars. Do they got them? NXT current superstar. All right, so they don't even have them. They don't even have them separated anymore. But I would love to see separated the SmackDown, the people on SmackDown superstars right now. It's such a desperate need for talent. Then you got Drew McIntyre fired. Oh, then you got Ilya Dragunov. They're gonna throw him into the U.S. Open Challenge. The Open Challenge they completely buried. Shout out to Tubby for the $5. He says the contrast between talking about this and AEW Blood and Guts is night and day. And I'm not an AEW guy. I had to catch up on AEW because, so many people was telling me to, because this product has become so lifeless. I would love to come up here and be like, oh man, we got a packed show on Crackdown. 3 hours. What superstar is gonna hold this an extra hour? I'm just going through their page. There's not one. Alistair Black, Julie. Like, what superstar could hold this an extra hour? And we all know what this is about, y'all. You know what one more hour brings? One more hour brings more ads, more sponsorships. That's an extra hour that we can see a Slim Jim in the middle of the ring, DraftKings, Dude Wipes, Riyadh season. You talk about blood and guts, man. It's like, man, this is a we're 2026 is looking like it's like a nightmare waiting to happen. You know, nightmares usually come out of nowhere. It's like we go to sleep and it's like we don't know if we're gonna have a good dream or a nightmare. 2026 is like going to sleep knowing for a fact you're about to have the nightmare of a lifetime. You talk about American Nightmare? Ha! We are about to have the nightmare of a lifetime. Boy, yeah, somebody said TK, yeah, Cash App, KFC, McDonald's. Oh yeah, Prime. 1 hour doesn't do nothing but bring more ads. I really like to. I want to really have a conversation with people that are diehard. Like, I'm talking about that think this is a good idea. That's ecstatic by a 3-hour Smackdown. I want to talk to them. I want to have a real adult conversation because I literally, for the life of me, I just don't understand. And we don't have to argue or go back and forth and debate. Let's just have an adult conversation. Logically, what sense does this make? January 2nd. Oh, what a new year. Happy New Year. 2026, there's not going to be anything happy about this new year. I remember back in the day, 1999, we all thought the world was going to end in 2000, man. I was scared. The ball dropped in 2000. I was like, oh, man, we still here. Great. 2026, 26 years later, it seems like this is going to happen for me as a wrestling fan. Soon as the ball drop, I won't be celebrating Happy New Year, nothing. I'm not kissing the BBW when the new year comes in. No champagne, no celebrating. It will be nothing but tears. It will be nothing but, I will literally be dreading the next day. Thank you, Paul Levesque. You ruined my Happy New Year 2026. Before the year even ends. Thanksgiving is ruined. Christmas is ruined. Oh my God, man. Too many wrestlers, too little time. Yeah, somebody said lockdown. Makes sense. What's up, Grape Tea News? Yeah, like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Shout out Grape Tea News, man. Damn, bro. I don't know where to go from here with WWE, man. Like, I honestly, like, my whole life, I always could predict wrestling, and I always could predict, like, all right, I think they're about to go here. I think they're about to go there. I'm going to be real, y'all. I got my heads up. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what new directions we're going to be turning. Like, anything could happen at this point. Like, we got not have no more WrestleMania. WrestlePalooza could take the name of WrestleMania. Anything could happen at this point. You could say a lot about Vince McMahon, dog. He did a lot of messed up things. He got alleged, accused, or whatever, dog. But I just wish it would have been sold. The company would have got sold to somebody that at least had some interest in professional wrestling. Because this is the problem right now. These people don't have no interest in professional wrestling. And of course, I'm not talking about Paul Levesque. He gave his life to professional wrestling, and I'm not even. This is a fact. I gotta call a spade a spade. This is a TKO issue. It's above his pay grade. We're just mad at Paul Levesque because you want all the credit when everything's good. We gotta credit you when John Cena comes out for his last time in Boston. The first face we see is you. So we have to point the finger at somebody. So that's why he gets a lot of the flack. But to be honest, this is way above his pay grade. It's the TKO situation. And I think Paul Levesque just sitting around doing the bidding for TKO just makes it 100% worse. We needed Paul Levesque to stand firm. Or you could have left. And you could have let TKO deal with it on their own. And they would have, oh my God, dog. That's what's making this worse, man. TKO could hide behind Triple H's face. And you get a situation like this, man. This is sad. We need every SmackDown. Somebody said we need every SmackDown that's on. C-Jack's about to go crazy about this, bro. He's about to go crazy about this. Every content creator, good, whether you babyface or heel, is going to go crazy about this. Oh my God, man. You can't walk away from that bread, man. I would have walked away, bro. Especially, how much bread do you need? This dude is already a millionaire. He's up. Let me look at some news from ringsidenews.com. Let me see if they and this is another thing. They WWE is burying the ball, Mike Santana. I don't even know much about that. But let me look at ringsidenews.com. Let me see what other information that they got about this, man. Like, so they had dropped too much information about it just to tweet. Man, I don't know, y'all, man. I honestly don't know. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Let me know in the comments, man. Cash grab shows up. SmackDown should be moved to. Chris says SmackDown should be moved to 1 hour. I 100% agree. SmackDown should have always been 1 hour. It should have never went to, you know what I mean? You went to 3 to 1. Now, when you could book a 1 hour show, that's when you start, you know what I mean? Now maybe go an hour and a half. But I'm telling you, the USA Network, they have no shows, man. Let me see. What shows are on the USA Network? Shows on USA Network. The USA Network don't have Killer Grannies. This is the USA Network. This is everything on the menu. Now, this show is fire. This show has been getting great reviews. This just happened, though. Dateline, Secrets Uncovered, Resident Alien. Like, what? Somebody actually spent money to make this show? The Death of Investigator. Oh, Rainmaker, dog. Who watches this crap? And USA Network needs, this is the only thing. This is the only, oh my God, bro. Man. Somebody said Resident Alien is ass. Dog. Felix, shout out Felix. Please tell me, we're trying to figure it out, Felix. He's asking, is 3 hour SmackDown a joke? I'm waiting for somebody to say psych. I'm looking at my clock thinking it's April Fool's. I'm taking a nap because we got a long night of Crackdown. I got to make a video. I got to edit. And something just woke me out my sleep in a cold sweat. Then I go on X and this is the first thing I see. John Cena walking out is the best thing he could have probably done, man. Seriously. This is why the NBC Universal dropped the USA Network. Yeah, that's a fact. Long night of Crackdown, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Drugged down. Plastic surgery rewind. I'm gonna need. Somebody said plastic surgery. We're like, I'm gonna need plastic surgery. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. It would be a lot easier if WWE wasn't a product that was just so embedded in our lives, man. Just watching it die, and if it see WCW back in the day. Remember when WCW died? You clicked on one day, Vince McMahon was on TV, and everyone knew the war was over. Remember that, y'all? We clicked on WCW, Vince McMahon was on, and it was like, damn, that was literally the last time WCW aired, and the war was over. It was over. WWE, this is a slow death. This is a slow, agonizing death that's going to, oh my God, man. We're going to spend the rest of the 2020s in this steep decline. And what's going to happen is he's going to keep trying to do these little pops. Oh, The Rock comes back. Decline. Oh, John Cena returns. It's not really his last match. Decline. And it's like the pops are not going to work. Remember this term that you never hear anymore? Long-term storytelling? Remember that term? We don't hear that anymore. I wonder why. The Rock isn't gonna... Yeah, The Rock... Yeah, that's one thing. A lot of people was blaming The Rock for this and that. The Rock wants nothing to do with WWE. Outside of them paying him, what they need to pay him to be a part of the board, the TKO board, The Rock wants nothing to do with WWE and the crap that's going on. The problem is the head content chief, whatever you want to call him, is doing the bidding for TKO, the Timu Dana White. There's no excuse. I haven't seen one comment in my chat. I've been going through X. I was on Reddit. I haven't seen one comment that's in support of this. X, somebody needs to hit Elon up. X needs a dislike button. This will be the first. Let them put out a commercial. Smackdown, go to 3 hours. That would be the most disliked video since the internet has ever been created. The most disliked video. Added to my comment, The Rock didn't do anything that's going on in WWE. It's just people are delusional. Yeah, The Rock didn't do nothing. He's obvious. He didn't even want to come back at the Elimination Chamber. The Rock said that, yo, I was asked to come back because the ticket sales were declining. You think The Rock is going to go on national TV and straight tell a bold-faced lie? Now, I know a lot of people say he do be doing that sometimes. But, man, I ain't going to lie. I don't think he would. I think he got that call. Oh, my God, we need your help, Rock. The viewerships are down. All right, I'll come back. The final boss will come back. I'll do this, and that. Then he just couldn't deal with it anymore. It's like, you know what? Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, man. Y'all want to listen to me? Y'all got it. He only wanted one thing, to turn Cody Rhodes heel. Oh, no? Cool. Y'all got it, man. And then we proceed to get Travis Scott at one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. But Bobby, what do you mean long-term booking? What you don't see, they are telling. So, yo, Mario said, what do you mean, Bobby, long-term booking? This is the long-term storytelling of the death for WWE. Yo, nah, this is a fact. Damn, I meant to put the comments up on the screen. My bad, y'all. Yo, I just rushed on live because I'm just so... I'm so flabbergasted, man. I can't even say none of the words I usually say. I honestly don't have the description. I can't put it into words. What I'm feeling right now, man. Oh my God. 3 hours? Long-term storytelling was BS alert. I'll be watching Twitch streams over there. Yeah, and Twitch streams is half of ads, right? If you don't subscribe to somebody, Twitch is a lot of ads. And I'll be watching Twitch streams over this crap. And this is the thing. SmackDown with the 2 hours and got worse. 3 hours? Oh my God. I can't. I'm trying to really think, like, how bad is this gonna get? This is probably the worst news we had all year. I don't care, and I said this in the beginning of the stream. This is worse than Travis Scott showing up at WrestleMania 40, whatever. This is worse than John Cena's whole heel run. John Cena, I would rather John Cena be a heel to this very second before a 3-hour SmackDown. Imagine if Tony Khan said, AEW Collision, we're going 3.5 hours. It's just like, hold on, bro. We haven't gotten to 2 hours straight yet. And this is way worse because SmackDown was such a, oh my God, bro. I'd rather watch Yellowstone. Man, I'd rather watch a pot boiling with with my electric off, right? The stove is broke. I'd rather sit and watch the water in the pot expecting it to boil than Crackdown. I'd rather watch, remember y'all see the movie with Ray Charles where he was a kid looking at the sun? I'd rather look at the sun for 3 hours in the risk of losing my vision before watching a 3-hour Crackdown. There is no excuse, dog, for this, man. I'll watch AEW Collision for 3 hours. Yeah, we know you would, David. Rather watch Barney the Dinosaur show. It's so many things you could rather be doing and watching. Maybe. Remember when SmackDown used to be on Thursday? It would even make a tiny bit more sense because at least it's not a Friday. Fridays are open. You got the club, you got the bar, people got their check, man. The government back open is busted, man. They dropping the EBT, man. It's like, oh my God, why is this on Friday night out of all nights? This is prime time. And if you've been a watcher on my channel, remember back in the day, I used to not even cover Crackdown. I used to watch it, but I'm like, bro, I'm not doing a video on this crap. Till people kept saying, yo, please, we want to hear you on Crackdown. Then I folded. I'm always fold to the chat. So I folded and I started doing a Crackdown content. And I'm going to stick with y'all, man. I stick to my word, but my God, I'm not happy about it, man. We might have to I don't know what's Yo, you know what I would rather watch? I should see this in the comments. Who said this? 007 man. Right now, yeah, this is seeming like a better product than the WWE right now, man. A lot of people are a lot more entertained with this than the WWE right now. The WNBA is a better product than WWE in 2025. I don't even watch NBA. But I will be way more excited watching Caitlin Clark in the WNBA than watching this stupid product. And trust me, the ratings of Crackdown will be in WWE, will be around these ratings. It's like, how bad is this going to get? The WNBA isn't even in season yet. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, when they go in season, we'll rather watch that. So what's in season now? Plus, Caitlyn was out for most of the season. Caitlyn could be out for all season. You could not even have Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, and this would be better than Crackdown. My God, man, I was hoping somebody was gonna come up here and say, "Yo, Bobby Monsoon, it's a lie. It's not true." This is going to be the worst weekly wrestling show on the planet. It's already the worst weekly show. Do you guys want 2 hours or three? Because y'all literally complain every time they switch hours. Yo, dog, yes, and also, no. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't seen one good comment about this. Not one. I made the WWE comment as a joke, not as instruction manual for TK. Yo, at this point, let me know in the comments. Do y'all feel like this has to be intentional, right? At this point, it has to be. It's no way you go below 1 million viewers and you say, "Oh, I know the trick to go 3 hours." Is there a way they're trying to manipulate? I don't know. You went below 1 million viewers, 3 hours. And watch they're gonna try to come with a surprise tonight, man. Yo, they better have Chris Jericho tonight. If it's Joe Hendry, Matt Cardona, cool. If it's Chris Jericho, they're gonna be able to hide behind that tonight. But trust me, we all know the long-term booking of this is going to be catastrophic for the viewer. Please, oh man, Josh said something fire. Josh said WWE off season. That will be fire, Josh. Only thing is, WWE don't care if you watch it or not. They just need a certain amount of viewers. Even if they get 750,000 a week, cool. That's 750,000 people that not we're only going to push ads to. A certain percentage of these people are always going to buy the merch. They're always going to find one of them ads to fall for, whether it's Prime, Slim Jim, or all the 100 ads. You know what I mean? They're always going to. That's 750,000 guaranteed people, no matter what type of product you put on weekly, that sponsors could guarantee their product could get in front of. WWE has become nothing but a corporation. This is the first corporation that's literally this is just a prostitute. I'm surprised that FBI haven't became the push prostitution did a prostitution RICO for WWE. They are whoring themselves out. And the mental health era. Ruthless depression is here, man. AEW don't have divas. TKO trying to sell more dude wipes. Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's just like everything that don't have nothing to do with wrestling. Everything. Man, I don't know about this, y'all, man, but man. We got Crackdown, man. We got Crackdown there. We got 300 people. People are still trying to figure out am I joking or not. That's why I gotta have to leave this up. Because it sounds like a joke. It sounds like a sick game. It sounds like, hold on, no, there's no way, right? You see a bad product and you add to the bad product. You're supposed to be taking away. I know I heard the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what if it's broke? How do you break it more? How you dismantle it more? This dude came out on John Cena, right? Remember when John Cena was in Boston? The first person we see is Triple H. Triple H in Boston. The first person we want to see John Cena. He's not going to come out for this announcement, though. Yo, I would love for them to come out for this announcement, and I would love to hear the people. Oh, yeah, 3 hours. I want to hear the people be excited for 3 hours. Where are these people at? We're on the internet, right? I'm on the camera. Y'all see me. I'm live. I see people in the chat. These are real people in the chat. These are not bots. We're all real, right? Where are the people that are coming live cheering this crap? Where are they at? Oh, Bobby Masu will go to a show. I told myself WrestleMania 40 was the last dollar I'm probably ever going to spend with WWE. I don't care what happens. I don't care how many Stone Cold versus Bret Hart Hall of Fame match I don't care how many of those they do. I don't care what merch they come out with. Not $1 will be spent on WWE until I see some type of change or effort into the product. And I want to go to John Cena. Well, I think it's sold out. But I was thinking about, man, I really want to see John Cena. But I'm sorry. For them to price families out, for them to just not care about nothing but how many advertisement can they put in the ring. This is all 3 hours is about. Another hour of advertisement. This has nothing to do with the creative direction. This has nothing to do with making the WWE loyal fans want to tune into the product more. This has nothing to do with bringing in new casual viewers. This has everything to do with bringing more ads and sponsorships to a crap oh my God, bro. This is a circus. Robert said, Bobby, you forget the internet's not real. Oh, the internet's not a real place. But then, yo, Robert, think about this. I see why he says that. I could make a bunch of jokes about how the internet not a real place. But let's talk on some man stuff, right? Let's talk with logic too. All right, this is a dude that goes into venues, I would say every week, but the dude doesn't show up to work a lot of times recently. So it's not even he's showing up every week. But the times he do show up, he's going there, then he's seeing a lot of people yeeting. He's seeing the merchandise fly off the shelves. He's seeing this with his own two eyes. So, like, I could understand why he even says the internet's not a real place. He's telling us straight up, yo, man, it don't matter. Oh, he goes in his book. I don't even have a paper around. He goes in his paper and says, oh, the biggest gate ever, the biggest gate ever, the biggest gate ever, the biggest gate ever. Triple A, this dude is a gangster. I'm from the hood. I haven't met nobody in the hood came up and said, oh, we robbed you again. We robbed you again. We robbed you again. We robbed you again. Imagine that. Even back in the day, if you got bullied, right? Even the bully that beats you up and takes your lunch money. All right, bet. Damn, I took a loss. I got beat up and I got my lunch money took. All right, I could chalk that. But then to announce it, to me, if you told your friends, if you told a girl I like, if you told the school, that's one thing. But you're going to beat me up, take my money, then announce it to me, oh, I took $5.50 this time. Oh, I took $7.25 this time. I took $11 this time. I took the $19 your mom gave you on a field trip. This dude is the bully that's bullying us, whipping our ass, then announcing the lunch money he took from us. This is awesome. It's like low-key Punk, the only guy who has wearable merch. Yeah, Punk has fire merch. I like seeing Punk merch. It's just, yo, who said that? All right, down depths. Yo, this is the thing, bro. Punk, man, we need old Punk more than ever before, man. Like, we need pipe bomb Punk so much. The only thing Punk knows that this is his last opportunity. He's never going to AEW. He can't go to TNA. TNA's in bed with WWE. If he messes up this time with WWE, he has to kiss professional wrestling goodbye. But if I was seeing Punk, man, the old Punk, you know what the old Punk would have did? The old Punk would have kissed professional wrestling goodbye, then went on the internet and became a content creator. Busted up with me, Bobby Monsoon, C-Jax. Busted up with JD from NY, Vince Russo. He could have, imagine if Punk went against the grain, then went to the indies, then just became a content creator. But yeah, I also could feel why he's probably don't want to do that. It's probably Him doing that, it will leave millions on the table, but at a certain point, man, like, come on, bro. We're like, what are we doing? I can't speak on some. I never seen that much money like that, so I can't even speak on making a decision like that, man. But man, we need the old Punk more than ever before. We have nobody speaking up to the corporate offices about this. I've never bought any WWE merchandise. Yo, that actually sounds fire. Yeah, yo, Punk. If Punk, just imagine that. Punk went against, because he goes against the grain with WWE this time, it's over. He's not going to be able to do anything on the mainstream level of wrestling. This is his final shot. And you know, he wants to be somebody like Triple H, a part of production. I get all of that. But CM Punk knows deep down, and I had to stop saying CM Skunk. I know y'all like it, but I had to stop because it's like, man, I really love CM Punk, man. I don't want him to think that I got some real type of heat with him. I just miss the old CM Punk. Yeah, I'm just a kid. Yo, Punk, if you're watching this, man, I'm just a kid that acted out, man. I just want the old Punk back because we need him more than ever. We don't need a pipe bomb Punk. We don't need that. It would be great, but we don't even need a pipe bomb Punk. We just need somebody to start pushing back because it's obviously nobody's pushing back. Nobody is even opening their mouth to say, hold on, bro. This is garbage. This is garbage. And what is it resulting into? He just had one of the worst matches of all time at Saturday Night's Lame Event. Yo, Punk left for 10 years. He's two-time world heavyweight champion. The one time he had it for 30 seconds, right? Then he got cashed in Money on the Bank at the Scam of the Century, Summer Scam. The second time, it was one of the worst matches of the year, the match he had with Jey Uso at Saturday Night's Lame Event. Punk, you need to start speaking up for yourself at this point. Forget me. Forget the chat. Forget all the fans. You need to start speaking up for yourself. You are getting booked so badly. And it's so easy to book Punk. Make him the corporate man. Turn him heel. We would have loved that. If Punk really went heel and embraced it, that would be so fire. If he put the suit on, I don't care what you fans think, yo, that would have been fire. WWE is only catering to the people that are spending the money to buy the ticket. The people that love to get spit on their face, to get spit on them. Spat on, however you say it. Man. Yeah, Ron Killers. Yeah. Yeah, oh, man. Wow, CM Punk has always been a hypocrite, to be honest. Nah, 3-hour Smackdown in 2026. 2020 shit, man. Like, my God. Bobby, do you think they'll bring back Paige to feud with AJ Lee in the future? Tristan. Think about what you just said, bro. Yo, are they going to bring back Paige to feud with AJ Lee? The problems WWE having is so bad right now that it's like storylines like that is just like if the product wasn't so bad, we could probably concept. Right now, we can't even process any of that. We need to slow down on bringing anybody back. Slow down on bringing anybody up from NXT. Everything just needs to take a complete halt. The best idea I heard in the chat right now is WWE needs an off season. Everything needs to come to a complete halt. Because it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And how bad? How much backlash has to happen? Yo, you know what? Let's do something, y'all. Let's do something, man. Yo, because a lot of people be thinking I'll be tripping, right? This is live. There's no video. I can't edit this. Now, this is off the top. Y'all know I'm not capping. This is off the top, right? Friday night, November 14th. That's the day, night. That's the day, right? We got Crackdown. Look at this. They can't even sell out. It's 727 tickets. This was posted on yesterday. 727 tickets still available for Crackdown. Now the MVP Arena in Albany, New York. Now let's look up how much that sells. MVP Arena, Albany. Let's go capacity. Look at this, y'all. Do y'all see this? Yo, for everybody that says Bobby Monsoon, yo, you're over-exaggerating. You're always talking bad. No, I love I'm a WWE guy. I'm going down with the ship. You know who Bobby Monsoon is? You ever watch Titanic? I'm the dude. Oh, my God. I'm the dude playing the fucking violin when the ship goes down. That's just in my nature. Don't worry. Y'all can have the lifeboats. I'll be going down with the ship. But trust me, I'm going to be going down complaining. I'm not playing what you want me to play. I'm going to be playing that violin, playing whatever I want. Sorry, I got distracted. And I try not to curse, but there you have it. WWE Smackdown and MVP, they can't now. The tickets district, the setup is 8,800. Why is the setup 8,800 in a arena that could fit 17,500? Oh, they gotta set up the stage. How big does the stage have to be? The capacity is between 6 and 7. You could fit over 17,000 in there. They can't even fill half of that. This tickets still, you got a setup of 8,800 and 727 tickets are still available. Look at the seating chart. These are good seats. Still just not available. And remember, even a percentage of these tickets are people that's reselling tickets. They obviously, and I've been telling y'all this all the time, this will continue to happen. It's just going to take a very long time because WWE is a product that's embedded into our lives, a lot of our lives, our whole lives, and our kids' lives, and some of us, our kids' lives, you know what I mean? So it's going to take a long time, but it will happen. It will happen. You can't even sell out 8,800 and you're not even using half the venue. You mean to tell me they need all this space? Look at all of this. They need all this space for the entrance? Oh yeah, Bobby Monsoon. No, you don't. You're not doing a WrestleMania. Who do you think you're kidding? I wonder how many years WWE had left. Man, it's looking like at any given time. I don't know. That's a great question. How many years, y'all? Look at this. WWE Holiday Tour. The current setup is 5,200. The show is a month out, dog. Imagine Christmas coming, right? You open up your gifts, your grandma. Remember when grandma, she used to just give you a card. I'm opening up the card, it's nothing in there. I'm thinking it's $1 or a Best Buy gift card. I used to open up the card, it'd be nothing in there. Boy, Merry Christmas. I was like, all right, grandma. I'd rather take an empty card from grandma than a front row seat to a WWE ticket, a live holiday tour. I think a card from the dollar store will be worth more than that. Yeah, do they got the... Now look at this. Yo, oh my God. Y'all, look at this. So the resale is 348. So that means whatever, I'm just doing math off the top of my head. If it's 727 tickets available and the resale is 348, I wonder if this is the tickets that was bought that was resold. Because if I add these two up, that's like over 1,000 tickets. That's just oh my God, man. It's wild. It's just sad, man. The numbers don't lie, dog. The numbers do not lie, man. They can't even sell out none of these venues. No more. Triple H. Yo, y'all crazy. Yo, the ratings are down. Triple H ain't around. Yo, Jordan, you funny, yo. Yeah, I might have to. I might gotta clip that, man. Are you not entertained, man? Hell, obviously not. Obviously not. And look, and even if they said 17,000 right here, right? Then it says 14,000, the total number of seats on the map. So I guess the 14,000 might be the real number plus the stage of realistically how much WWE could potentially fit in tonight's Crackdown. And almost 1,000 tickets still. They can't even give these tickets away at this point. And the nosebleed is still $50. Because you still spend about $100 once you go parking, once you go gas, and you better not want nothing to eat. You better be able to sneak a peanut butter jelly in there, because if you can't, you're looking at $100 for what? And that now I'm thinking about it, maybe that's the reason. They only care about the people that's showing up to the show. So maybe $100 for 2 hours is like, I can't do that. But maybe $100 for 3 hours, maybe. And of course, if you're not going to be entertained, going to a WWE event isn't even to go to be entertained anymore. It's going to, yo, let's yeet. Let's say, whoa. Let's, who else got sauce? I can't even think of anybody else. Let's yeet. Let's say whoa, and that's all I can think of. That's all I can think of right now. Oh, Crackdown. What's the name? Sami Zayn come out. Let's go. This is a sing along. This is not even professional wrestling anymore. This is a circus. A sing along plus a circus. Yo, y'all snapping. Oh my, Josh said get that Maui Wowie. Oh, Nakamura, yeah. Yeah, so you go yeet, you go let's go. Then you go whoa. Then you go oh my God, Nakamura. This is nothing but sing along, man. Yeah, we need a 4-hour Smackdown. No, we do. Snore game. Yeah, Snore Games is looking like a promising, like that, a guaranteed F, a guaranteed fail, guaranteed. Exactly, it's cringe hype with boring matches. John Cena sucks, but this is awesome. Yeah, oh yeah, you gotta say that too. This is awesome. Oh, we want tables. It's the same. Oh, you know who's happy? I know Vince Russo happy. Vince Russo. Hey, Vince Russo, you lucky, man. You lucky that Vince Russo got out at the right time. Vince Russo, can you imagine what he would have said if he had to go through another 3 hours? I guarantee, dog, he would have quit. He wouldn't have waited till the day he told everybody. He would have said, nope, it's over. It's over. Vince Russo, man, you lucky. You got the luck of the Irish, man. Now we're stuck. Man. Yeah, this is man, I'm really at a loss for words. I keep staring at this because it's like I'm really like, dog, this cannot be true. There's no way. No way. This has to be some type of sick joke. This has to be some type of sick mistake. There's no way possible. Somebody said Roman, Roman. Oh yeah, there we go. But yeah, now look, somebody said Roman Reigns, right? But Blackwing, yeah, but look, Blackwing. Roman Reigns has to show up for you to say Roman Reigns. He's part-time. Roman Reigns has 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. But yeah, you're right. Roman Reigns. This is just a sing-along. I cannot believe this. Then look, the States didn't even create that. This is some crap that the States is copying from Paris and all the overseas, because they really put that over, that whole singing stuff. We don't even do that. Roman Reigns. I can't imagine. Can you imagine Attitude Era? Stone Cold comes out. He trying to cut a promo. With the beard, be all hype, be all badass. Stone Cold. They would have told everybody, shut up. This product I never seen, not The Simpsons, not MTV, not VH1. I never seen something just take such a nosedive. It's like, I would never forget this in my life, man. This is, and look, I urge you, I'm so happy we have YouTube and they save everything on YouTube. If you go to the beginning of my YouTube career, which is, you know what I mean? If you go to the very beginning, I started the YouTube channel because we were on the cusp of WrestleMania 40. And I thought that WrestleMania and professional wrestling was going to go back to what I grew up on. And just the kid in me came out, and I had nobody to talk about it because nobody in my life watched wrestling. So I wanted to go online, and even if it was 5 people, I never did this for money. I never knew that I'd get monetized or anything like that. But if it was 5 people, I would have been like, man, I got some people to talk about wrestling, because this is about to be the greatest thing ever. The final balls. Cody Rhodes about to come in. He's about to change everything, man. We got Brock Lesnar. We got wrestling's about to be the best thing ever. And for this is the biggest, like, I never got duped like this in my life. And a lot has happened to me, man, over the course of almost 40 years. This is the biggest. You know, y'all ever watched The Wizard of Oz when they found out it wasn't no wizard? You look behind the curtain, it was just an old guy playing with the machine. And it was like, the last time I can remember this, when my mom told me, yo, man, Santa Claus is fake, man. I'm not gonna lie. The last time, even when people started to say, man, wrestling isn't real, because I argue, when I was young, I argued with everybody about, no, wrestling's real, dog. I wasn't even trying to hear it was scripted. To this day, almost 40, you can't tell me wrestling fake. It's scripted. It's entertainment. It's not fake. I never been duped like this in my life. Mia Cena finna go to Cancun in December. Yo, Fel, man, I feel you, man. Like, dog, I cannot believe this, man. Hunter hate Helmsley. Don't promote. Oh, dad, yeah. And yeah, 3 hours of scare. We all did. Stone Cold gave us the what chance. Oh, yeah, he did. But Stone Cold probably didn't even know that was going to happen. I mean, he was just so over. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the what chance. That was probably the start of all this, like, redundant every show. What? I never went to a WWE show and did none of that, dog. Never, ever, man. That's not the product I grew up on, man. The product has storylines. The product had, oh snap, Vince McMahon, Stone Cold going against each other. Not this crap sing along. Oh my God, man. Then they 3 hours now the ratings will be below 1 million. Yeah, that's a fact. The ratings will that will be a new reality, and obviously they don't care. They do not care. They're not even trying to be competitive. Honestly, I did think that, Blood and Guts just happened, right? Maybe WWE, Nick Khan, they're like, all right, we got to turn it up. I didn't want to say nothing because WWE always make me feel like like an idiot. But I was going to be like, all right, maybe Smackdown will be at least all we need is a slither of effort. We don't even need him to show up. Or if he shows up, he can still stay sleeping gorilla. Just the tiniest bit of effort you could give for Crackdown will be great. But no. We're not even going to get that. The tiniest bit of effort. This just shows that nothing is going to be changing. Tonight, we are guaranteed to get the same exact product. If Y2J comes out, I'm going to come back on live and I'm going to be like, okay. This could get interesting. We know Y2J's coming, most likely in the Royal Rumble. But if he comes back tonight, okay. I'm not going to get too excited because you're not going to get me on the moments anymore. But it's like, okay. All right, let's see what we're going to do. Matt Cardona, Joe Hendry. Okay, that'll be cool too. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm warning you. Don't watch me tonight if the mystery person is a Jimmy Uso, and I love Jimmy Uso. But I'm talking about if it's somebody, right? Let's look at the roster because I'm letting you know right now. Don't even worry about it because I know some of y'all don't like when I start screaming and raging. I'm going nuclear tonight. If this mystery, because they took me out the match. Boy, Bobby Masu was supposed to be going against LA Knight. If it's Jimmy Uso, if it's who else? Yo, I'm telling y'all, it better be. Let me see who else is on this roster, dog. That it better not be tonight. Superstars. All right, so tonight I'll take somebody from NXT. Just not nobody we see weekly. I don't want to see. I don't want to see AJ Styles. I don't want to see Aleister Black. We'll take Austin Theory. We'll take Montez Ford. Of course, it's not going to be Brock or anybody like that. It just better not be anybody that's just going to be underwhelming. Of course, we'll take Obafemi. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just certain people. Tommaso Ciampa. I'm snapping if it's Tommaso. It better be a real surprise. It better be a real surprise. Xavier Woods. Shout out Xavier. Shout out Kofi Kingston. It better not be. Imagine the mystery partner being him. What if this the mystery partner we're getting tonight? Full warning. I don't want to hear the comments saying, Bobby Masu, man, you always screaming. No, I'm going nuclear if I see Uncle Howdy come out as LA Knight mystery partner. I'm going nuclear. I'm not even hitting the monetize button on that one. I don't care, bro. I'm so sick of this, dog. I want to see Matt Cardona, Joe Hendry, or Chris Jericho at the bare minimum. Give me Montez Ford. Montez, give me, man. It's some people that I better not see somebody like Uncle Howdy, Jimmy Uso, or anybody else that we're quite frankly sick of. We're not sick of Jimmy. Jimmy is fire, but it's a mystery person. It's supposed to be a mystery. Omos, I'd cry, Bobby. Bring the dark state to the main roster. Celebrity Richard, why? I hear about the dark state in NXT, but why? Let them just be on NXT and do it. They're having a great job doing what they're doing now with TNA, and the people are liking what they're doing. We're suffering up here at the main roster. We are dreading everything's going on at the main roster. When you get moved up, it used to be a surprise. I guarantee Lash Legend got moved up and her family was crying. It was no celebration. It was like, oh, welcome to Jobberville. Good luck. This is like being moved up to the main roster used to be some type of prestige. It used to be some type of, you know what I mean? Some type of clout, some type of pride. Now being moved up to the main roster is like Squid Games now. It's like, oh man, it's not even what it used to be. It's a fight for survival because you are getting buried, and it's like the game is try not to get buried, but they're burying everyone. At least in Squid Game, somebody wins. Nobody wins. The fans lose. Oh, I guess Paul Levesque and TKO win because they still get your money. You still buy Slim Jim, and everything else is being bought. This is the Squid Games where nobody wins but the people that are pulling the strings. This mystery person, I'm telling y'all, man, I really hope that that we get somebody that is going to that we can at least talk about, man. Then I'm really interested. Are they gonna have LA Knight lose to this mystery person? I think it depends on who it is. That other guy, Lee Fitting. Yeah, Lee Fitting. Ever since Lee Fitting came into WWE, dog, it's been completely bad, man. And it's not just him, but it's like he could hide. We don't know his face. It's just we don't know nothing about that dude, man. Mr. McMahon, Ray Phoenix, or Pentagon. I said Pentagon Jr. I bet it's Santana. Bro, no. I don't want to see Santana. We don't know Santana like that. I know he just lost the title. People was mad. I was about to make a video about it, but I'm like, bro, I don't even do that. If I make a video about something, it's going to be something I know and something I care about. I don't care about TNA at all, bro. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I just don't care. TNA, NXT, I don't care about that, bro. I'm getting fed up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Is Lee Fitting real? Never see him. He's an alien in witness protection. I don't even who like I think he worked for hold on, Lee Fitting. There we go. Lee Fitting. Come on to Bobby Monsoon show, bro, because I need to know what is going on, sir. Like, man, and this is not even no trolling Lee Fitting, but man, we just got, because we understand TKO wants to hoard a product out, but you're an executive producer. How do you feel about the product? Now, I feel like Lee Fitting, I can't even go in on him like that because he stepped into a mess. He stepped into a situation where it's like, remember, Kevin Dunn used to be the old Lee Fitting. So Lee Fitting is just, he see the job opening, he got called, y'all ain't got Kevin Dunn no more, all right, cool. We can't even blame Lee Fitting like that the more I think about it, because he stepped into a mess. And it's like, whoa. It's like stepping into a active tornado. How do you want Lee Fitting to stop it? It's like, whoa, oh snap, I see cows flying, I see houses flying. And it's like, man, there's no way he think this is an entertaining product. But I would love to talk to Lee Fitting just to ask, like, what does he actually do? What is his role? Because he's not in creative. He's a part of producing. So if we're talking about producing, if we're talking about the angles, if we're talking about the clarity, you know what I mean? I guess I don't even know. I don't even know where to start, bro. Cause this dude is super. If it's above Paul Levesque's pay grade, it's super duper above his pay grade. Man. Then he used to work for ESPN. So then they got these people, Joe Tessitore, Lee Fitting. These dudes are sports dudes. Like, how How much can you expect for them to help WWE product on a weekly basis? Times AEW is on fire. Mr. Iguana is literally least. Yeah, let me tell you, J Cam, it better not be Mr. Iguana either. Lee Fitton is in the trenches, and yeah, in fact, he's in the trenches in World War One. He walked in to a shit show, and they told him to figure out a way to change the smell. Think about that. Lee Fitton walked into a shit show, and they didn't give him nothing but a can of Febreze. And they told him try to make it smell better. It's just like, whoa, y'all got feces and other stuff on the wall, on the ceiling, on the window. They didn't give him no bleach. They gave him mop gloves. They just gave him a can of Febreze. And I can't even, his lawyers probably said, man, just put his name at the end of every show so we could just, you know what I mean, get some type of something out of this. He be on X. Let me see if he posts anything. This dude doesn't even post about WWE. This dude, a father, husband, and sports. This dude, oh, he don't post on X at all. Yo, I believe that this dude doesn't want anything to do with WWE. This is probably just a check for him, and I'll be capping to say anything because I would have took the checks. Yeah, put Bobby Monsoon on there. Give me $10 million a year. Yeah, man. It's like, man, whatever, bro. That's why Joe on Monday sounds so lifeless and out of place. Yeah, I can't even blame Joe. This is why I had to stop saying CM Skunk. I had to pull back on some of the talent because I'd be so frustrated. It just comes out, just coming at Joe with the talent. But it's really the higher ups that we got to start highlighting more and really being, because it's their fault, man. And the thing is, I think the talent is pushing back on some of this. I mean, I don't know. I can't. I'm kind of capping saying that. I don't think they're pushing back on some of this, dog. I don't know what to think, to be honest, man. Joey Styles, yeah, he would have been fire, man. He would have been. Joey Styles, I put Bobby Monsoon in the next draft. Man, they're sabotaging my WWE debut. Damn, what was he said? Joey Styles. Yeah, Joey Styles was the voice of ECW. He was fire, but man, how can you be the voice of this? Think about it. Even if you're Jim Ross, how do you announce? Let's go back to what WWE like. So let's play this, right? If you're an announcer, right? Even if you're Joey Styles, Jim Ross, tonight, Sami Zayn, he has a message for Solo Sikoa. How is Joe Tessitore supposed to say that with any type of enthusiasm? You can't pay. It's like it's just not gonna come out. B-Fab clashes with Jade Cargill in a non-title match. Even if the title was on the line, they haven't built B-Fab up to be a contender for anything. How does B-Fab... Y'all watch the show. We watch the show every week, right? Can somebody explain to me where did this even come from? I don't even remember B-Fab and Jade Cargill ever having any... Where did this come from? After a backstage confrontation, B-Fab will clash. What backstage confrontation? Where's it at? Oh, not logged in. Am I bugging? What did I miss? After in a non-title match. Oh my God, dog. It was a 30-second promo arguing in the back. Arguing for what though? What was there to argue about? Beef, they never had a problem. Would they walk past each other backstage? Would they bump each other? Cargill bullied B-Fab. Yeah, they had a small segment. Man, dog, I can't find my phone, man. Like, what segment did they have, bro? B-Fab and Jay. I will pull it up on screen, but they're gonna try to keep hitting me with the copyright crap, man. Hold on, let me see. Jade Cargill, B-Fab. Like what? Oh, here we go. Let me see this crap, man. Jade Cargill confronts B-Fab. Like what? Okay. Yo, let me get my phone out my hand, bro. So what I just seen, y'all, was they had a problem, right? I somehow missed it last week. Jade Cargill was walking into the locker room. B-Fab was in her way. Oh, non-title match on Crackdown. Jade Cargill was walking. Like, this is the most random. And Chelsea Green's in the segment. Meat Chin's in the segment. B-Fab says, I don't know, like. This is why the Undisputed Women's we can't even take this serious. They're already butchering Jade Cargill title reign with this. Why not build B-Fab up to make this some type of, to give this any type of life? This has no life, not whatsoever. Meat Chin, yeah, it was Meat Chin, Chelsea Green, all of them was backstage. They have a conversation. They literally say less than 10 words to each other. Then there's a match on Crackdown. A non-title match. Yo, man, this is sad. Let me see if my man James. I'll be watching this. Y'all see the boy James YouTube channel. I'm gonna see if he got any. See, this is a crap, man. I'm gonna see if the boy. Yeah, this is. I'll be messing with this content creator. He just dropped a video about it 2 hours ago. Let me see if he had any. Hold on. Let me see if he made any new updates or something like that with this with the Crackdown situation, man. Maybe we missed some news. Maybe he's gonna say, "Yo, man, yo, people." It was. I'm hoping he's saying, "Bro, people, Crackdown's not back to 3 hours, man. It was all a lie."
And yes, it's Friday night. It's nearly 9 o'clock. I'm just about to clock off. And yes, I'm a loser. I understand this, but there was a lot of work to be done. I had to do it tonight. So just before I was about to be done, there was a bit of news that came out through WrestleVotes. And here is the tweet they made, I don't know, just over 50 minutes ago. In fact, 50 minutes exactly as I record this. According to sources, WWE and USA Network have decided to move Smackdown back to 3 hours, beginning with the January 2nd show.
I guess he's not going to say
Buffalo,
psych.
New York. For me personally, that's a bit of disaster because SmackDown is already a show that drags horribly at 2 hours. Now it's not going to be like Raw on Netflix where it could be basically any show, any length it needs to be, because sometimes it's 2.5 hours, sometimes it's 3 and a bit. And
now I want to let y'all know, this dude, because y'all say Bobby Marsoul, you're always mad. This dude calls it down the middle. He's not gonna do all the answers. He's gonna give you straight the news, straight what's right, what's wrong, what it is and what it ain't. This dude, he didn't even bother turning the lights on. My man James is utterly depressed of announcing this news. I was gonna make a video for y'all too, but I couldn't. I just had to go live, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on doing content.
Just whatever they need.
Similar to my man James, where I'm gonna still bring y'all the lives and the heavy edited videos, but I also want to bring y'all the news also, and I'm gonna still go live for the 2 hour joint. But yeah, man,
SmackDown will be 3 hours because it still has to air on the USA Network in the States, so there's going to be time. It's going to be timed down pretty specifically. Once
Now,
again,
what he's saying is, this is the worst thing about Crackdown going live for 3 hours. There's no room. We got Netflix, right? We got Netflix. We got room. Sometimes it could be 2:45. Sometimes it could be 2:15. Sometimes it could be 2. On USA Network, once they sign that contract for 3 hours, we won't be getting a minute short or a minute over. We'll be getting 3 hours of sing-alongs, of ads, and the worst creative process. If you thought Paul Levesque wasn't showing up now,
again, SmackDown is struggling to fill 2 hours. I don't know how they're going to get to 3 hours here. And also, this is kind of weird why they would bounce back and forth, but apparently it's not without warning here. So I have to give you this quote from Triple H that he did at some sort of thing. I don't know if it was on a podcast, but it's probably some business kind of thing. Ironically called All In, by the way. Well, the beautiful thing about us with the amount of content we do, we're 52 weeks a year live. So when you talk about the content company that puts out entertainment, we are live Monday nights, 2 or 3 hours, depending on the evening, on Netflix. Tuesday nights, 2 hours on CW. Friday nights, 2 hours. Let me highlight this. 2 hours, and half the year, 3 hours on USA. Now, I sort of presume that everybody kind of looked at that and thought, oh, okay, well, he must be talking about 2025. But no, apparently, it might well be going on a yearly occurrence. That for some reason, SmackDown will randomly be 3 hours from January to June.
bro, oh my God. Can anyone in the chat explain this? 3 hours? Like what? But why? That makes no. What show bounces around? I thought I was bipolar. God damn, Paul Levesque. What show bounces around this much? From we're gonna do 2 hours on half the year, 3 hours the other half of the year. We gotta read this, man. We are live Monday nights, 2 or 3 hours, depending on the evening on Netflix. Tuesday nights, 2 hours on CW. Friday, 2 hours, and half the year is 3 hours on. Oh, wow. We got duped again, y'all. He slid that in there. That's all live. That's all content that we're putting on a regular basis to go back to the live event experience. Our live event, our ticketing, our live event experience numbers are off the chart. This dude said our live event experience numbers are off the chart, and that's global. We were just in Paris. We did the stadium in Paris, France. Trash in Paris on Friday night. The PLE Sunday night in the stadium in Paris, France. We had 30,000+ in there. And we did Monday Night Raw from Paris, the same stadium, with a little over 20,000 there for TV the next night, and it was trash. Came straight back to the U.S. So it's every single week the amount of live content, but the way they see us is live. There we go, y'all. You hear what I'm saying, right? All he's talking about is live, 20, 30,000 in Paris, live, sing along, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, this all he cares about, live. This is why I like James. He'll point out little stuff like this. This is a load of crap. Somebody said Blue Chew. Yo, what the hell? Yo, oh my God. Blue Chew. Yo, y'all crazy, dog. Oh my God, this is embarrassing to be a fan, bro. Let me see if he said anything else.
A yearly occurrence. That for some reason SmackDown will randomly be 3 hours.
Yo, my man James, look at his face. He's utterly confused. Yo, y'all see how I first came on live? My voice was cracking, man. Yo, we were halfway asleep. I was trying to do a video for y'all, but I'm like, damn, I don't like the quality of it. Let me just go live and interact with the chat live. This, my man James, shout out my man James, though. I love his channel. This dude is utterly questioning life being a content creator with wrestling. The lights are off. This dude, the TV off. He didn't turn nothing on. This is, you look at it, look, the Shore mic is about to die. Dog, this dude is completely under ruthless depression having to put this out. He usually drop longer videos. This video is only 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Almost 3 minutes and 16 seconds. He had to read the scripture, John 3:16, after this news came out, man. This is the look of a WWE guy that's just, yo, like all of us in the chat, like myself, we just want good product. We're already going through Crackdown, and it's like, somebody need to be a meme. Like, what? This is all of our faces right now. 3-hour Crackdown
from January to June, I guess, and then drop back down to 2 hours. And I was trying to think why. Because it's a weird deal.
Yo, James, I'm gonna tell you why. Just more ads. It is a weird deal. We try to figure out why, but James, man, why? I could give you a bunch of reasons why. We gonna go through it again. Blue Chew, Slim Jim, Riyadh season, GameStop, what else? Dude Wipes, a Prime, a Monster, a Red Bull, a USA Network, a Netflix, a PlayStation, Battlefield 6! Yo, then half the year, like half the year, like what? I agree with like
to been put in place, but I guess the NFL season ends January. I think the Super Bowl's in January, I guess. So I suppose there's less competition. I mean, there's still the NBA and everything else, but I kind of figured that may be the reason. I don't know. But once again, just to here we go. Right. So this is another website. So this was the appearance at the All in Business Summit that Triple H made that quote there. But yeah, that's basically the news. I'm sorry, it's not a great video. I'm pretty tired, and that's
we're all tired, James. Let's read it. The beautiful thing about us is the amount of content we do. Is when you content puts out. All right, so yeah, it's just the same thing he just said.
Clock my time on a Friday night, but yeah. Smackdown is apparently going to 3 hours again, starting at the beginning of January 2026, and we don't know if once again that's permanent or it's going to be a half 3 hours, half 2 hours affair, as Triple H kind of sort of indicated on.
This dude is really, this dude is out his mind, bro. So now we got a little bit of context. Half the year, we're going to go 2 hours. The other half, we're going to go 3. Is that what it is? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, after I'm thinking about it a little bit, I don't think so. I know Triple H tried to slide that in there. I think he was talking about 2025. I think they're going with 3 hours for 12 months, not half the year. I'm going to explain why. We already went over it. I apologize if I keep going over the same stuff. But USA Network has literally nothing else to go on. At this point, USA Network will actively take every garment of clothing they have off to have WWE on their network. If you're working for USA Network, holla at your boy Bobby Monsoon. I will work for USA Network for free to just creatively to have them do something other than have to deal with this Crackdown crap. Because you don't have to. You don't have to, dog. They are overpaying for this product that is going straight down the drain. But it doesn't, it's like, it's a guaranteed 750,000. Oh, man. Otis, the mystery guy. Otis, it better not be Otis, man. This is gonna be a yearly thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a yearly thing. I don't see them going to what's the name? I don't see them going to, like, it doesn't make sense. Why you go 6 months 3, 6 months 2 hours? No, they're gonna go 12 months 3. I think they were just trying it out. They already struggle with 2-hour show. Oh, Papa John's, yeah. I want to ask y'all a serious question. You know we be playing, we troll Paul Levesque or whatever. Let me ask y'all in the comments, seriously. Do you think internally, do you think Triple H could be sick of this at this point? Because one thing we got to say, this dude loves this business, man. We can't cap on that. This is not he's not a corporate, no matter how mad I get at this dude, I would never say he's became way more corporate, but I could never say he didn't have the passion for professional wrestling. For him not to show up at a lot of these shows is the writing on the wall. For him to rush Stephanie McMahon in the Hall of Fame is the writing on the wall. Those are two things that is very alarming, if you ask me. One, showing up to every show, having your life revolve around the business. Dog, Vince McMahon, he gave the blueprint. Vince McMahon, it was nothing else that went over WWE Creative and what was going on in WWE. He know that's the formula. Why rush Stephanie McMahon in probably one of the most earliest announcements of the WWE Hall of Fame? It was so early that we got the WWE Hall of Fame announcement at WrestlePalooza. Hall of Fame is still about 30, 60, not even 30, probably 90 plus days away. Hall of Fame isn't until like April 18th, the middle of April. They waited, it was almost 6 months till they announced the first inductee of the Hall of Fame. A very rushed decision that Stephanie McMahon looked like she was a deer in the headlights about. Could it be a situation where Triple H and T is just like, he's just going to fulfill his contract and just probably slide out? I know they want him to be Timu Dana White, but is that what Triple H want? Does Triple H want his legacy to end like this, to be one of the catalysts of the nosedive of WWE? If Triple H wasn't showing up to 2 hours, you think he's showing up to 3? To miss a PLE? To miss Saturday? He wasn't at Saturday night's lame event. It might be time for Detective Bobby Monsoon to come out, y'all. I'm going to be doing a lot of thinking after Crackdown this weekend. It might be time for Detective Bobby Monsoon to come out, man. I might got to go in the cab now. I might got to pull up the files, man, because something just... Remember I told y'all about the girl, man, in the bedroom, man? Something seems fishy about this situation. Somebody said could be Paul Levesque got too much moolah now. He do got heart problems too. So yeah, we do gotta think about that. He has no respect for TNA. I'll be at Charles grubbing, watching story. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, man. I'm gonna interact with the chat for about 10 more minutes. Then I gotta get ready for watch Crackdown tonight, man. I came to bring y'all the news 2 straight hours, man. Thank y'all for being here, rocking with my frustrations too, man. Yo, somebody said fish tacos, Dr. Bobby. Shout out 007, man. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. My bad, I couldn't concentrate on the chat as much as I used to, man. I'm just utterly so confused at this decision. After watching James' video, I'm even more confused because it's like, it's like, oh my God, do y'all know how bad that is? And I'm like, that pushes everybody. Like, yeah. I gotta figure out something, man. Like the video, please. Like the video, like, comment, subscribe, man, please. Shout out everybody with the Ruthless Depression t-shirts, man. If you got a Ruthless Depression t-shirt, please, man, take a picture, put it on X, and you know what I mean, tag me in it, and you know what I mean, like I'll show love, man. I appreciate everybody showing love, man. Tony Khan save us by the company. Wow. Hollis, damn. What if that happened? What if Tony Khan bought WWE? But I think they'll let WWE go down in the drain before. I don't even know. Who knows? WWE is experiencing karma. Yo, Gregory, karma from what? I'm not saying they're not, but I am saying that there's a lot they could be experiencing karma from. So what specifically you could be talking about? Blackwing, this was my first live. This was entertaining as hell. Thanks, man. I mean, we try to, you know, I just try to implement live a lot more, man. I actually try to bring y'all the news like really quick, but like I said, I didn't like how the video looked. And yeah, man, it's better to it's kind of good for me to go live anyway, to just talk about this immediately, man. Y'all know I'm gonna go on a rant about it. Y'all know I'm gonna cook them on the video. This gonna be this just the appetizer. This the appetizer. Then we're gonna get a right now this is just the breadsticks, right? You know what I mean? Then no, this is not even an appetizer. This is just the breadsticks. You know, when you go out to eat, they got you go to Red Lobster, they got the biscuits, right? Then when the live come down for Crackdown, that's gonna be the appetizer. That's gonna be some wings and stuff like that. Then after Crackdown, the entree gonna come in the morning. I'm gonna have to cook this decision. I don't even know what I'm gonna say, but it's just like, it's a million things. I could straight cook WWE for 1 hour in the edited video off of this situation alone before I go to whatever crap that's gonna go on SmackDown. Dave Ramsey will be proud of what I could potentially do tonight. But I don't think I'm not gonna go an hour. I'm not gonna do anything that's unbearable. But yeah, they're getting cooked for this decision for sure. Slackdown, Lackdown, Friday Night Trash Down. Damn. Oh hell no, it better not be Otis. I don't know why y'all keep saying Otis, but you mean no, I'm trying to give y'all content, man. But in order for me to push out the content, I gotta be in good health. I'm just really trying to act like y'all are trolling. Keep saying Otis. It better not be Otis. For LA Knight mystery opponent, it better be Matt Cardona. It better be Joe Hendry. It better be Y2J. I know I'm really reaching with Y2J. I want to see Montez Ford. I could take Dawkins. I could take anybody that I haven't seen in a while. It better not be Otis or somebody like, even though Jimmy, my man, I love Jimmy, but I'm sorry, dog. This not this time. Of course it's not going to be Tozawa, but it can't be anybody like that, y'all. Please, bro. Please, man. I like YouTube, man. I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. I got to make some type of money doing this, you know what I mean? I'm putting out a lot of work, a lot of hours. I'm going nuclear. If I see Otis walk down that ramp to fight LA Knight. So another L for oh my God. Somebody said another L for LA Knight. Yo, or you kind of made me think of something. LA Knight at this point. Just take the A off your name. Yo, or you gave me that idea, man. We need to take the A off of LA Knight name. We're calling him L Knight. Just L Knight. Yeah. L Knight. If LA Knight loses the first round, I'm not going nuclear over that because it's kind of expected, but I'm really interested on who could it be, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of interested in that tonight, man. I'm interested in that. No. LM. Yo, hold on. Yo, Chris, you said, K-Shot said LMAO, L Night. But now K-Shot, you kind of got close. But that's actually fire if you look at your comment. LMAO, L Night. No, LMAO Night. Maybe that's his name. LA Night. Yeah, no, LMAO Night. Because his burial has been hilarious. Man, depending on who that dude is, it got to be somebody from NXT. Maybe Obafemi, Trick Williams. But then do you bury Obafemi or Trick Williams? Their first match, they can't even beat LA Knight, somebody who can't beat nobody right now? Smackdown, 9K attendance. Yeah, we seen that, see. Smackdown had 9K attendance, man. It's like, somebody said Bubba Ray. Delayed grass, you funny. LA Night. LA. Yo, they're cooking LA Night. Lazy night. Loser always night. LSD night. Yo, this dude said LSD night on Crackdown. Yo, this is a fact. LSD night on crack. Man, this is yo, CM Punk, we need you, man. We need the drug-free CM Punk, man. LSD night on Crackdown. It's Cena. Yo, that would this gonna be very telling, man. This is so funny because they could switch last minute. They could do a bunch of stuff, man, to try to get out of this. Damn, I meant to put the chat. I keep forgetting the chat now on the screen. That's cool, man. I'll make sure it's on the screen tonight. It's air. I don't want to see 55-year-old Jericho in the match. I understand that. It's probably not Jericho though. To have Jericho come through New York in a random Crackdown. Yeah, you kind of made me think they're not gonna do that, especially as he's been out so long. They don't care about the ratings. He's not gonna do that, man. To be honest, the safest thing is to put Obafemi in that spot because it just, damn, it's not though. Because then you have LA Knight lose to Obafemi or either. Oh my God, they kind of booked themselves into a corner. Somebody said Chris Jera old. Yo, that's Fred Levex advertising night. Yo, this is sad, man. Seriously, dog. I don't know what we're gonna do, man. But I think obviously, especially telling from the chat, this is the most compelling, the most interesting thing tonight. Who is gonna be LA Knight's opponent, man? Oh, then we got the banger, B-Fab versus Jade Cargill. Man. This is gonna be scary, man. This right here is gonna be scary. I tried to get in there, man. I put my application in. They told me yeah, then they told me no, man. So now they gotta struggle. They gotta pick a name out the hat, man. Oh my God, man. You know what would be safe? I don't know if I'll be mad at this, but a Carmelo Hayes, I'm thinking. Maybe if it's Carmelo Hayes, that way, if Carmelo Hayes loses, it's like, all right, LA Knight can still move on. It doesn't really do much to Carmelo Hayes. I don't know. This is hard, man. Make sure everybody like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm gonna chill with y'all a few more minutes, man, and then I'm gonna go start getting ready for this stupid ass Crackdown. But man, it's Eric Bischoff, Zillify. Ooh, that would have been fire if it was Zillify too. I don't think it's anybody that's going to be crazy shocking because they're in Albany, New York. They can't even sell out the building. So it's going to be somebody safe. So anybody expected a shocking one, that's why I'm taking Chris Jericho out the hat, man. It's going to be somebody safe, you know what I mean? It's going to be some... I'm not even going to snap if it's Carmelo Hayes. I'll be like, oh, whatever, but I don't know, man. Carmelo Anthony. Somebody said Carmelo Anthony. Nah, he's a baller. Oh man, Zillify too. That would be fire. That would be fire. But remember, WWE has no interest in actually booking a good show. They have no interest in booking a SmackDown that will be any type of entertaining or compelling. They're booking for the house. If Carmelo Hayes come out, LA Knight win, then you know what I mean? Joe Hendry, I could see Joe. Joe just signed the contract with WWE. I could see it being Joe Hendry. But then Joe Hendry, because there's no way Joe Hendry going to beat LA Knight. So do Joe Hendry just lose the LA Knight and just give it's so hard, man. Because Joe Hendry versus LA Knight, okay. What type of match is that even going to be? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, son. Batista, Booker, Maven. Yo, Maven would be fire, but I don't think it's Maven, man. It gotta be Kane. Oh my God, why leave? Just stay. Oh man, I gotta get. I wasn't even expecting to go live, man. I'm a few hours early, man. I'm a few hours early, but I'm definitely tapping back in tonight. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a double whammy on a Friday, man. Harvey still here, like 94 likes, man. It's cool. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's 94 likes, man. But man, it's extremely hard to like a video that says Crackdown is going back to 3 hours. So I understand, man. I understand. Gilbert versus LMAO Knight. Yeah, man. It's crazy, bro. But I'm gonna go get ready for Crackdown tonight, man. But thank you for tuning in, man. As always, man, even though this is a sad situation with SmackDown going back to 3 hours, man, I want to shout out everybody that tuned into the live. I'm going to see y'all after Crackdown. Let's hope I don't have to go nuclear. This is the only thing they have to get right, man. LA Knight having at least somewhat of a surprise opponent and them not butcher that. We're going to talk about 3 hour SmackDown. Shout out Laura CEO for the last minute $5, man. She said, what if it's someone from AAA? Also, I could see it being a safe option or comedic wrestler. They like to play LA Knight. Facts. Now, who from AAA? Mr. Iguana? That's the most over person in AAA. So, yeah. Maybe Ethan Page? Yeah. They also like to play LA Knight, yeah. If it's Ethan Page, I think that'd be fire. If it's Ethan Page, you have LA Knight go over Ethan Page, and Ethan Page steals the hill. It doesn't do much to bury him or anything like that. It's gonna be safe. SmackDown can't even sell out this venue, so it's gonna be safe, man. But man, thank you everybody for rocking with me, man. I'm gonna see y'all after the night Crackdown. Man, and we're going to talk, man. Hopefully some new news come out about SmackDown being 3 hours, man. Hopefully somebody says psych or something, man. But y'all be safe, man. I'll holler at y'all tonight. It's Bobby Basu. 2 more, like, comment, subscribe. Bow!